My dad was doing art since he was a kid. He never went to art school, but all his stuff was all around the house and it imprinted on me immediately. Maybe it was always there. When I first took an art class after being directed to one in high school, I took like the intro basics class, and I went in to go sign up for the next level up art class, and my counselor pulled me aside and said, no, take that one. And it was the next one up, and I had never been given the opportunity to skip a learning step before. I've always been either behind or at the curve, and this was different, and that's when it sort of clicked and there might have been something there, and there is. Mostly music, my roots, especially dating back to my family in Puerto Rico, music and by extension Puerto Rican music. The sunsets here are pretty cool, and so the colors that go into that have always projected themselves into the work. I do these little quarter-size watercolors that will have just various aspects of skylines that have the sun in various spots. And I know that sunsets and sunrises exist in every location throughout the world, maybe depending on the part of the year, but I don't know, the sunsets here are different and significant, especially to a Nebraska local. There's a guy named Chad Olson. He's an artist that is represented by Keachel, just down the street from here. He does recently a lot of formalist minimalism paintings under acetate film. It's like laminated sheets that they would use with those projectors when we were 7. And that has inspired me to start working with glass. I've taken a liking to doing the figurative paintings of musicians, and I will take either photos and pictures, if I can, of this in a live space. It started with just bands around here, like maybe even downstairs at Duffy's, that's what that one is. And then, if I can, Puerto Rican musicians, because that's my favorite area of music. And then I'll take that and I will make a composition from any one of those pictures, and I'll make stills of those and I'll combine those images, overlaying with a projector, and I'll trace out new images with those layered images. And then that will be the basic structure, and then at that point I can just take sheets of glass and lay it over that drawing and then paint on it with either India ink or oil paint. I think oils, they're my favorites to do and use. There's so much history with these paints. All the way back to the caves, goes all the way back. There's so much that you can do. There will probably be more with the same medium. There might be modifications to the way the paint is designed and mixed, bringing about new methods of composition, constructing. Yeah, oil paint, hands down.